What's one of those stories you haven't been able to show people yet?
How hard it been losing my cousin. Think everybody around me probably know, my crowd and shit probably know, but bro, I'm still fucked up from that shit to this day. Like, I still be having like crazy ass dreams. I still be having times where I be blacking out and it's like I'm talking to him and shit. That's a side that like a lot of people don't know that I'm holding on to. Like I still ain't let it go because it's like that's one person who wasn't supposed to pass away in my story.
This is Sad Boy Radio.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Sad Boy Radio. I'm your host, Matt, and today we got a very special guest in the building. Man, he used to rep out west, still reps out west, but you know.
Talking about used to, man. You funny as hell, man. Forever out west. Forever out west, man.
Creator of Jiggy music.
Yeah, for sure that.
Man, introduce yourself.
Oh, man, they call me Spaz, man. Pronto Spazzout, if y'all ain't know, from the west side of Chicago. Man, I'm here. Sad Boy Radio. Shout out y'all.
Hey, man, I appreciate you coming out. It's definitely, it's been a long time coming for sure.
Gratitude, bro. Gratitude.
Talk about Jiggy music, the creation of it. It's a staple of who Pronto Spazzout is.
The song Jiggy music, I'm going to just tell a little backstory of it, bro. I ain't like that shit at all. Like, I asked, like, my entire hood, my team, everybody was specific on this one song, but I ain't like it at first. But when I put it out and I started seeing the reaction of how the city was reacting, seeing how everybody was actually, like, doing my dance and shit, I'm like, damn, okay. I might could do something with this and shit. It just went up from there. I stayed in my genre, like bouncy turned drill shit and shit. It became a thing. Like now you see a lot of motherfuckers out west talking about getting jiggy in their music and shit like that. You feel me? I feel like I got like a little hand in that, you know?
What made you even come up with that shit though? Cause it's definitely unique, right? It's very uplifting. Everybody wants to you just want to party to that shit.
We used to use it in a lot of different terms out west. I think I was probably the only person who like made it a song, you feel me? But just like sliding wise, sliding is when you go slide on your opnum and shit like that. Niggas be like, oh yeah, bro, we finna go get jiggy on their ass. And yeah, we finna go get jiggy with these hoes and shit like that. So I just turned it into a song. I get jiggy with my blick, get jiggy with my stick. Me and my bitch get jiggy with my bitch. You know what I'm saying?
You made that shit known. Definitely. I'm fucking working schools. Even the fucking kids know what the fuck that shit is. I heard this one kid singing that shit. I'm like, you know that shit?
Man,
He's like, hell yeah, I know that shit. I'm like, I'm about to interview dude, and he's like, yeah, all right.
Then that'd be crazy as hell too, cause on that type of note, bro, like how everybody look at me like I'm a celebrity, motherfucker be like, you know Pronto Spazzout? Be like, yeah, I know him. My homie them be going through that shit. Like, fucker be like, you know Pronto? Yeah, I know him. This my real homie. No, you don't know him. You feel me? I be like, man, I ain't nobody, man. But that's love. That's another thing. That's another good positive about this whole music thing, you know what I'm saying? To see like I got a nice positive impact on a lot of people too. You feel me?
How did it feel to start achieving that type of success?
It felt good, bro. Just off the simple fact knowing that you making it doing something that you love. You know what I'm saying? Like I love this music shit. Like I love making like an impact on people. So once I started seeing like my achievements and what I could do with it, you feel me? It was like, damn. I really low-key got a reason to go hard now. I got a reason to go harder. This is what I've been wanting. So, bro, it been a nice journey for me. Like, and I'm only getting better. So, you feel me? I take this shit day by day, work towards my craft, try to get my work ethic a little bit stronger because, everybody lacks somewhere in they shit. But trying to get my work ethic stronger, it's a blessing for real, bro. That shit, to sum that up, bro, it's a blessing. For real, for real.
What do you feel like has held you back from being at the level that you want to be at?
The streets and shit. Like, me not having, like, a solid foundation of people around me. You feel me? And what I mean by solid foundation, people who actually want to see me all the way make it in this music shit. Because, ain't nobody going to chase your dream like you going to chase your dream. So, in the beginning, it was a lot of people from my hood and shit in my ear. You know what I'm saying? But it's like they not chasing music. So how y'all gonna tell me how to go about shit? But I'm listening because these my homies and shit. But once I seen like, okay, well, once I started doing shit my own way, it started making a little more sense. I started meeting a lot of different music people or whatever, bro. Like people who was telling me how shit really was supposed to be going. And once I seen like, okay, y'all not on this type of shit, broski. You feel me? So, and once I started actually like listening and taking heed to the actual music people, that's what made me realize it was like mostly my people and shit like that, street shit, you know. But other than that, I'm doing good, bro. Like right now, I'm doing super good. I weeded out all the distractions, all the bullshitters, you know what I'm saying? And that's like a straight path. Everybody who in my circle right now want to see me up. They understand like the vision and what's coming next, and they want to be a part of making me bigger. Definitely say lack of a team. I definitely could say lack of a team.
So, I mean, I think that's what holds a lot of people back, right? You think that you can do it on your own and you want to be able to do it on your own. And then when you come to the realization that you need the right pieces around you, and even that's the most crucial part, right? Because you can have a team, but it can be the completely wrong team for you.
For sure. Yeah.
When you have the wrong pieces, you're not gonna win at all. It's like it's any sport, right? Every sport team needs that role player that plays their role and does it well. Because when you don't have that, you're not gonna make it to the championship. And if you do, you're gonna get fucking swept.
Everybody got to know their role. Another thing, you know, like say for instance with a group, you know, it's always just that one with the biggest head, Latoya Luckett. You feel me? It's always that one with the biggest head, but everybody can't be that person. You know what I'm saying? If you in a group and you all want to see each other win, all right, cool. Bro got a little bit more camera time. Bro got a little bit more popularity, but as long as you stay down, remain humble, and you feel me, never hate. That's another thing. It'd be a lot of hating shit going on, a lot of little envious shit going on too. But never hate and play your part, know your role, or you'll make it. It might not be in a time period that you want it. It might not come as fast as you want it, but you're going to make it one day.
Do you feel like impatience is something that you struggled with?
Hell yeah. What? In the beginning? What?
You thought it was gonna happen overnight,
Man,
or what?
Overnight. I thought I was going to wake up and everything was going to change. But that shit, you know, that type of mindset would definitely set you back. You know what I'm saying? Definitely got his downfalls from it, bro. Being impatient, bro. You gotta wait. You gotta have patience, and you gotta understand your role and shit. You feel me?
Man, it's hard when you experience that success quick. I didn't experience that success quick, but you know, when you have something go viral, right? I know you know what it feels like to go
Yeah.
viral. When you have something go viral, before it happens, you think, damn, once this shit happens, I'm up. I'm out of here. We're gonna be the hottest thing in the street.
But I mean, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was going viral and shit already. Like, I've been going viral and shit since we had Facebook, for real, for real. Like, I always been popular on social media. So, when I finally went music viral, it was a little different, you feel me? But it really wasn't nothing to me because it's like I done went viral before. So,
What was different?
just getting a music feedback because, you know, everybody used to think I was like a funny nigga on Facebook and shit like that, for real. But now they like, damn, this nigga could rap. So, definitely was a huge spike in difference.
Shit, I think it would be more fulfilling too, right? Because now you're going viral for something that you love to do.
Exactly. Making it off something you love to do is top tier.
How do you feel like music has been your way of self-expression throughout these years?
I think everybody deserves to tell a story. You know what I'm saying? Even if it come from not music. It ain't gotta be music or no shit, bro. Your job path could tell your story. But I just like the fact that I got a lot of loyal followers, a lot of loyal fans that listen to me. You know what I'm saying? They listen to my other shit outside the Jiggy music. Whenever I get mad, bro, sad, upset, I be pissed off, happy as hell, bro, I go to the studio. It ain't nothing like expressing yourself the way you love to express yourself. Shit, I love music. That's what I'm gonna do.
And something key that you said there was being able to express yourself. Everybody should be able to do it. And in a previous interview, you talk about how people from Chicago express themselves with specific types of music, right? Drill
Yeah.
shit. That's the type of shit that people live. And a lot of people judge people because of it. And from what you said is people shouldn't be judging other people because that's the truth that we live.
For sure. And to judge somebody for telling their story is kind of hypocritical. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing, bro. The world full of hypocrites and shit. Like, the white people will give us money for talking about drill shit and telling our story on killing people, but to go in another room with other people and be like, oh, man, I'm tired of this shit. But y'all getting a bag, though. Y'all getting a bag off this shit, just off us telling our story, our personal endeavors, our personal people passing away, you feel me? All of our war stories, like, y'all getting a check off this shit, you feel me? But it's bad to the rest of the world. I don't know. I don't really know how to I don't really know how to put that in words.
But that's a crazy way to look at
But
it.
for real though, it's crazy, man.
The same people that are paying you to do this shit are the same ones
That's
going to the
judging.
media and saying, man, this shit's what's wrong with the world.
But y'all getting a check from it. So it's like, how y'all gonna judge something that y'all putting off to the rest of the world like it's something positive because y'all making y'all money off it, but y'all really not with it. You get what I mean by like the fraudulence in the world now?
The media are the people feeding this information to people saying like, oh, how could people make music like this? Why are they making music like this? Like you said, this is what's wrong with the world. But the same people that run the media are the same people that are fucking running the labels.
Bro, never judge. You never judge a book by its cover. That's what I was taught at a young age. Like, I'm the type of person, bro, I'm not gonna treat you no different. Whether you the janitor or you my security guard, I'm not gonna treat you no different than I treat anybody else that's around me. You get what I'm saying? So, I don't know, judgmental shit I never really cared for. I never really cared for people who was judgmental. I just got a strong hate for that shit.
So going back to telling your story, right? Coming from the West Side is something that you rep
Yeah.
a ton. How do you feel like growing up on the West Side shaped you both artistically and personally?
It's bullshit everywhere. North, east, south, and west. But we come from the west side, so that's really what everybody would describe as the party side of the city. Like, we the fly, flashy, get money, all the hoes be out west, you know what I'm saying? Bro, just me being myself, you feel me? Like, that's the best way I could tell my story on being from the west side. I was always myself. Everybody always knew me as being Pronto. Like, I always tried to incorporate that into my music, you feel me? Keep this shit fun, because when people used to come out west, bro, it was always to have fun. Like, we used to have fifis. I don't know if you know what a fifi is, but before all the bullshit was going on, it used to be 20 different gangs on one block and no bullshit going on. Like, you see how it be like gang shit going on and 10 different crowds of motherfuckers will be somewhere, but nowadays it's going up. They shooting shit up. Back in the day, used to come on one block, there used to be 20 different gangs, bro. So, like I said, I try to keep this shit fun, even with the bullshit that be going on, you know what I'm saying? Because I definitely talk about the drill shit that go on, but I put it in like a turned ass way, you know what I'm saying?
In what way did that shape who Pronto is?
I don't think it shaped me, because I was always myself through it.
But on the personal note, right? Because there's a person behind the music. Would you just say that you're full of energy? Everything about you is full of energy?
Not all the time, because people be pissing me off. That's why I be spazzing on shit so much.
Shout out IG Live.
Yeah, for sure.
What characteristics have you seen instilled in you through your childhood?
Talent, paranoia, energy for sure. And shit, I'll say my social skills. I always knew how to talk to people and shit like that.
You definitely said you were the popular one back in the day.
Yeah, for sure. But it was more with the hoes. Niggas ain't like me because I had all the hoes.
Is that where the paranoia came from?
Yeah. And shit, you know, when you grow up and you actually from where you say you from and your hood got shit going on, they getting into it with motherfuckers. Eventually, like, you become a part of that shit because you hang with these people. So, you know, yeah. I always be crazy shit going on like that.
It'd be like that out here, right?
Guilty by association is real.
Previously, you said I didn't really get a chance to look up to too many people while growing up. I forgot what the context was. I heard it in a fucking interview. Man, I wrote this outline back when we were supposed to do this shit before. So that shit was like 4 months ago.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
In what ways did that lack of support impact you growing up?
It wasn't really like a lack of support. I can honestly say that I always had like an active father, and it's crazy. My daddy been in jail my whole life type shit. Like, the first time he went to jail, I was 4. He came home when I was 13. I spent 5 years with him, and you know, my teenage years, them the years that I really count as my glory years. So, the only person I really was looking up to was my daddy. I wanted to be just like my daddy type shit. So, the support definitely was there when he went back to jail. You know what I'm saying? It came back from the block I was from, and all the people who was tapped in and rocking with him, I'm his son. So of course that love gonna roll over to me. It never was really no lack of support. My hood always been behind me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it always been behind me. But I never really looked up to nobody because he always instilled it in me to be myself. You know what I'm saying? And shit, I wanted to be him. No funny shit. So. Shit, but he always was on me about being myself and not being like him and wanting to and wanting me to take other footsteps and other avenues besides the shit that was presented to me in front. You know?
Do you think you've made him proud in that aspect, staying away from all that shit?
Hell yeah, bro. I hollered at my daddy like almost every other day. No, he in the feds, only 15-minute calls and shit. But some days I get to talk to him twice. You feel me? By the grace of God. But bro, he tell me all the time how proud he is of me, man. All the time. Like I be damn near like the light in his call sometimes. You feel me? Just calling him and letting him know, oh yeah, bro, I'm still out here standing on business. And then it's crazy because you know in the feds, people know who I am too. Like I done made my name big enough to where people like, damn, Pronto Spazzout your son? Yeah, that's my dog.
So talk about that relationship a little bit more. I think when, like you described, right? He went in, came out, was present for the years that shape you.
For sure.
The years that really build who you are.
For sure.
And then unfortunately I had to go back. In those 5 years that he was with you, what's a major lesson that he taught you?
Be myself. Always had your own mind. Never let nobody send you off. Never let nobody lie to you. Like, bro, I learned a lot from that dude, man. I was with Pops almost every day. If not every day, at least every other day, bro. He always was showing me some shit. He wanted me to, like, know how to survive. You know what I'm saying? So he always had me with him. That's my dog, man. That's like my best friend for real. I ain't gonna hold you. You feel me? And I feel like the 5 years that we did spend was well needed because it's a lot of ways that I still move and I'm able to weed people out just off the shit that he taught me. So me and Pops bond great.
So with him not being able to be present for those from 4 to 13, you said, right? How do you feel like you guys were able to maintain that relationship throughout?
Phone calls, bro. I've been crazy about my Pops since I was a shorty. Like since I was a shorty. I always knew like this nigga was who I wanted to be like. I always wanted to be like my daddy, no matter what. Even through the phone, like when I used to be going through shit in grammar school and this is my first time I'm talking to bitch. No, he called to the house and shit. Bro, he used to be trying to teach me how to talk to girls through the phone and shit like that. I still remember that shit. Yeah, man, but we always had like a bond. I don't know what it was. Even when I was little, we always was able to talk to each other about shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, man. Free Smitty, by the way, man. If you got an active father in your life, man, I bless you. Hold him tight.
Man, that's crazy. And I don't want to like pry too deep or anything, but
No,
I think that's great, right? I think that's amazing that you were able to keep such a close relationship with him and you still hold him to the highest standard ever.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's still to this day don't get no bigger than my Pops. I don't give no fuck who you is.
You had mentioned it to me before, right? The snitching shit.
Yeah.
Is some shit that you don't fuck with, right? And even in your song, you say, I never rat, even on the opps, how you do that to your blood. You're in an industry where it's up, it's down. Your best friend could be your worst enemy the next day. And sometimes it's not even that serious, right? Somebody stabs you in the back and you just got to keep on moving. Because at the end of the day, right? Like you said, nobody's going to chase what you're chasing harder than you.
Look, bro, I was taught that you never tell no matter what under no circumstances. So whoever do indulge in that type of lifestyle, I keep my distance. I don't really got nothing to say to you. I don't want to kick it with you. I don't want to talk to you. You ain't got to explain to me why you did it, bro. Your name on that paperwork or you in that black and white, I can't fuck with you on no levels. My daddy in jail right now because a nigga told on him. You feel me? I know actual, like, snitches who done snitched. I don't fuck with them at all. Like, they can't talk to me, none of that shit. If they try to come back or try to, yeah, bro, whoa, what's the deal? You know it's all love, nigga. It ain't no love. Because how you gonna do that? We all sat down at this table. We all then put our foot in and made the rules to this shit. How you gonna break them? So, that's a touchy subject, but, you know, snitch K. You feel me? And that's what it's gonna forever be. I'd rather take time or I'd rather die before I tell on the motherfucker, bro. I can't tell that to my son. I can't go back to my hood and tell him, or I can't have my hood looking at me like, damn, this nigga told on the motherfucker.
I could imagine it's a sensitive subject. That's why I was like, I didn't know if we should even talk about it anymore.
No, it's good, bro. I learned how to handle it a little bit more better now. You feel me? Vice versa before. It was like, fuck them, we gonna kill all them niggas. Telling you, bro, my shit definitely got a little better.
How do you feel like you got to that point to where, you know, you're more calm about it?
It's a mental thing, bro. You gotta mentally be ready for that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand. And then I'm a rapper, bro. like a known rapper at that, bro. I can't do half of the shit that I used to be doing at all. It's always gonna be eyes on me. It's always somebody who want to get me out the way. It might be somebody who might be jealous of me and tell on me just off like, oh yeah, oh, you know what I'm saying? We could get him out the way and it could be our turn now. So it's just learning how to read people too. I got real good at reading people real fast, like paying attention to people words and shit. Because you know, people could show you love, but they'll show you love in a hating ass way. And you'll be looking like, what the fuck you just say, gang? Example. Yeah, man, bro, I'm proud of you. You still a bitch, but I'm proud of you. What the fuck you talking about, gang? My bad, I don't even play with you like that. You feel me?
That comes from the people you kind of grow up with, right?
Yeah.
A lot of the times they never really saw anything in you. And then once you accomplish something bigger than they could have ever imagined, what are they gonna fucking say? They can't say anything bad about you because now everybody knows all the shit that you just accomplished.
Mm-hmm.
They're in the same position that they were in when you were down there with them.
Just speaking on it, I done been through that shit with a couple motherfuckers, and it's kind of crazy. I still love them to this day, but just off y'all showing me that it's like certain shit I can't fuck with y'all on. Like I can't let y'all know where I stay. I can't let y'all come to certain events. Like y'all can't be a part of certain shit. Just off what you said though, you feel me? Just off, I know you got some type of hate in your heart for me. It's some type of jealousy, some type of something in you that made you say what you said or do what you did. So it's bro, that's a touchy subject too.
Do you feel like that's part of where your trust issues stem from?
No. I've been not trusting people, bro. I never really liked people. I ain't gonna lie, I never really liked people. Like, even to this day, I'm still tightening it in with my own people that I started with. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got homies, bro, who cool with 6, 7 other different hoods. You feel me? And I'm like, I ain't never went outside my hood like that, bro. You feel me? I never really was like a sociable person like that. Just because I seen early in my pops, like I said, I always had my pops, and he used to tell me so much snake shit going on, greasy shit that be going on when people backdoor their homies and shit like that. So I always tried to stay enclosed with myself. That's how I really feel like I was able to beat a lot of shit because I already seen a lot of shit for what it was. I seen like jealousy just off people talking and shit like that, or off their actions, or off them seeing how other people reacted to me and they getting jealous off that shit. So like I always stayed closed in with myself, bro. That's really how I was able to beat all that shit.
Seeing you from a fucking early age, just knowing, let me stay away from that shit.
For sure.
So that's where the trust issues stem from then.
Bitches too.
Who hurt you, bro?
I think everybody done went through a heartbreak. You know what I'm saying? Like, whether it come from an old girlfriend, your child mama, shit, your mama could break your heart. You know what I'm saying? So everybody done been through a heartbreak, bro. I ain't gonna say who put me through my first heartbreak or no shit like that, but...
Was it your mom?
No, hell no. Me and my mama cool.
You're over here talking about moms breaking your heart. It makes me think your mom broke your heart.
No. I definitely got some people who I know of who mama's like, ain't shit, bro. Like, this was like they first real... Imagine getting put out your house at like 12 years old, some shit like that. I got homies who got put out their house at 12 and shit, and like they ain't never been the same since. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say like, your heartbreak can come from anywhere.
How does your heartbreak change the way you think?
I just don't trust shit. That's a big problem too. Because it's like I done did some crazy, conniving, sneaky shit too. But like I just don't be trusting shit. Especially like the games people play now, how everybody like fucking everybody now and shit like that. And you got 20-year homies backdooring they homies for their girlfriends. You know what I'm saying? Like it really just ain't no loyalty in the world, bro. We really just in a backdoor sneaky, let me do what's trending on Facebook as generation. Like we in that type of generation right now.
Everybody wants to live out that toxic fantasy almost, right? Because social media portrays this toxicity as, damn, that's the life you should be living.
Yeah, like that shit cool or something. That shit not cool. All that, if y'all make it to a toxic level where she cheating and he cool with it, or he cheating and she cool with it, bro, y'all need to get the fuck away from each other, bro. That's bad. That's bad.
Have you ended up in that situation?
No, like if I find out that you gave that pussy up, it's over with. Like I ain't gonna look at you the same no more. It ain't nothing really to talk about. Even though I done did my fair share of cheating and shit like that, bro. I done did a lot of cheating. Lots of cheating. Lots of it. Put emphasis on lots of it.
Lots.
But I don't do that shit no more, man. I done grew up.
What put you in that position to make you want to cheat in the first place?
Oh, bro, I just was doing shit. It wasn't really no reason, just cause they was giving me that shit.
Were you thinking about the impact it has on the other person?
Not at all. I wasn't thinking about that shit at all, bro. I promise you. I was just doing shit. It was a girl shit I fell in love with, and I was cheating on her and shit, but this was a real good girl, bro. Like, she was everything I wanted, like, was good with my kids, and that's a big thing too. Like, when you get along with my kids and my kids love you and like my kids be calling or try to call you when they around me and shit like that, that's big. So when we broke up with each other, it was my fault, of course. Shit, I just made a little vow to myself that I'd never do no shit like that, or I would never put nobody through that same type of heartbreak that I put her through. Cause it was just, you grow to love and you grow to fuck with somebody, you care about their feelings. You know what I'm saying? And shit, when I broke her heart and she got to explaining the whole situation and how I really broke her heart and hurt her feelings, bro, it was different. Like, I felt like a slimy bastard. No bullshit.
How'd she catch you?
Facebook shit, then you feel me, phone activity, bitches coming to her, letting her know, you feel me, shit like that.
Do you feel like there's any chance that relationship's repairable?
Shit, it just depend on us. You feel me? Right now, I ain't really too much thinking about no relationship, bro. You feel me? Like, if it come, it come. But if it don't, it don't. I ain't chasing it, though. You feel me? Because I want everything to be right. And right now, I know I'm chasing music a lot. So I know with that, a relationship, that shit require a lot of time. It require a lot of patience. You feel me? You got to make extra time. You got to make extra gaps in your music shit to make sure that your relationship okay. You feel me? Vice versa, just chasing what the fuck you love right quick, you know what I'm saying? And getting back to that shit when you can. A lot of niggas don't know how to do that.
I think that balance is the hard part. I've had a lot of conversations about that shit, right? How do you balance somebody that you're supposed to love and that you're supposed to dedicate a lot of time to versus your passion?
You got to make it comfortable for both situations. You feel me? Like, if one thing require more of your time than the other thing, what you gonna do about it? What can you do? You feel me? And people make it harder on themselves trying to do both at the same time. No, sometimes you gotta pick one. Sometimes you have to pick one. It's either shit, this relationship and deal with all the extra shit, and say you got a nagging ass bitch. You get what I'm saying? I mean, a nagging ass girlfriend, bro. You feel me? Just to clean it up, bro. Say you got a nagging ass girlfriend, or somebody who want reassurance all the time, or somebody who damaged. Like, what you gonna do? She gonna be in your face every day. Like, she gonna be complaining about something every day. Every girl that come across your shit, bro, she got something to say about. And then, bro, I do music. So females come galore. What you want me to say? How you want me to go about it? What you want me to do? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro, you gotta pick. You gotta pick. Can't be torn in between the two or stuck in the middle. Gotta pick one.
You don't think there's no balance?
That go back to what I was saying, bro. You gotta make it comfortable for both situations. It is a different situation if y'all adding to each other. But say, for instance, you just going with somebody and they not adding to what you got going on.
Just the case a lot of times.
Yeah, like,
especially when it comes to entertainment.
Females will try to make you pick. Yeah, nigga, it's either your music or my heart. What? That's making me money? I'm sorry, I gotta go.
How many times has that happened to you?
A couple times, bro. A couple times. I done lost all type of girls. If you can't handle this shit, well, you not for me anyway, because this is just the start. What the fuck you gonna do when I'm bigger?
Let's take it back to that baby daddy, bro. Was that a real situation?
I mean, shit, for Rich, yeah. For sure. Famous Richard, shout out Famous Richard and SG Batman, man. They was on the song with me. But for Famous Richard, yeah, that was a real situation.
Oh, shit.
He said a bitch from New York. I'm steady saying bitch, bro. My bad, man. I'm a respectful young man, bro. This liquor got me a little bit. I hit Rich, and I asked him, like, bro, hey, bro, let me get on this song. He was like, all right, it is what it is. Let's do it. And he told me when he was in New York, it was some female that tried to put a baby on him or some shit like that. So he went right to the studio and laid that shit down. He sent me the song. We put it together, put it out. Rest history.
That shit was funny as fuck.
But I think everybody done had like a baby situation like that. I definitely done had a couple females say that they was pregnant by me. So that's why the song was so relatable to me. And I was like, okay, cool, bro. I get on this shit.
How did you handle those situations?
Show me the DNA test. Show me the DNA test. We could wait. I'll wait the whole 9 months. You feel me? But if I got a strong feeling that the baby not mine, which every time was right. It happened like 5-6 times. Every time I was right. Bro, I wasn't coming to no baby showers, and I'm not finna nurture you or no shit like that, especially like this before my son. Like I didn't want no kids at all. I don't want it. I don't want it. So if you have it, bro, you just gonna have it. But I firmly don't believe that these are my babies, and they never was until my son. Shit. And I knew he was mad. So
5 and 6 times, bro.
you know, my first time was in high school, like my sophomore year. Like my sophomore year in high school was my first time against somebody.
Bro, I
pregnant.
see why you don't trust people, bro.
And I wasn't supposed to be having relations with that person. I wasn't supposed to, yeah, bro. I got this thing where I don't like go behind my homies. This was his old girlfriend type shit.
Oh.
Yeah, so it was one of them type of situations. But it was my homie. It ain't my friend. It's a big difference between your friends and your homies, you feel me? Your friends is your tight-knit. Your homies is your, like, associates that you see, like, occasionally. They don't really got your number like that, but
Like
you'll
your
catch them
acquaintance.
outside. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
acquaintance. I ain't really look at it like no bad thing, but I shouldn't have did it still. He was a cool dude.
With all these trust issues that have been instilled in multiple situations, bro, how have you seen it impact your other relationships?
I can't say that it really had like no crazy impact or no shit like that, bro. I just don't be wrong about shit. Like I know when people be lying, like you really gotta study your partner. Somebody who you consider yourself fucking with, bro, you gotta study them so you know like if they lying to you or you feel me, you gotta study their body actions just in case some shit happening. And it would be like, why you acting like that? You don't even wear panties. So now all of a sudden you wearing panties? Who the fuck got you wearing panties? You don't wear panties with me. You get what I'm saying? You supposed to know that type of shit. But bro, it just put me on point more. I say it made me more sharper to the bullshit. Like if we cool, we cool. But once a lady get on bullshit, bro, I be knowing.
I feel like that stems from the fact that, right, when you're not really trusting people, I'm big on reading somebody's energy, right? So if I sense a shift in your energy, I know like, oh shit, like something's up.
It's about respect. Like they not supposed to do a lot of certain shit. Like if you my lady, if you my girlfriend, you not supposed to have like no outside bonds with none of my brothers, none of my homies. Like your relations is with me. You're not supposed to be speaking to certain people. You feel me? Like everybody who you've ever previously encountered who done seen you in like a way that I done seen you. You're not supposed to have no contact with. You feel me? And people try to normalize that shit like, oh yeah, he's just an ex-boyfriend. But y'all were actively fucking too. So that mean that it's a possibility that it could happen again. You get what I'm saying? Shit, and bro, I ain't gonna lie. Used to be a dog ass nigga. I ain't gonna say I'm a dog, but used to be a dog ass nigga. And the shit that I used to be doing, for sure, was not supposed to be doing, bro. So I know slam. I know when shit wrong, bro. I just know when shit wrong. I know my rights from wrongs, and it's a lot of wrong shit I used to be doing. Now I'm trying to stay right. So it just raised up my meter a little bit.
What made you implement that change in your life? Was it the situation with the cheating ex?
Yeah, that. And I got a daughter, bro. And I hate for my daughter to run into like a dog ass nigga. Like no bullshit. Like I'm gonna be ready to kill a motherfucker. But I know I can't kill a motherfucker. You feel me? So like it's just you gotta lead by example. You know what I'm saying? I would want my daughter to run into somebody who treats her with respect, how I treat her with respect. You know what I'm saying? Like I really going above and beyond and letting my daughter know how beautiful she is. You know what I'm saying? Like I kiss her hand, like I give my daughter flowers. It's just gestures. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just a growth thing. Like I want her to have that decency in herself to where she know like, okay, well, you supposed to come this type of way if you want to fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna take nothing under this type of way because this what my daddy been showing me. You feel me? My daughter fuck with me, so I got faith. But yeah, that my ex and for sure my daughter. 'Cause I definitely don't want her to get misled out here, man. There be a lot of dumb shit going on out here. And I hate for my daughter to run into a dumb dog ass nigga.
The example you're setting, right? That's important. That's crucial.
Even though I done did some dog shit, but she'll never know that.
She don't gotta know that. And you know, you are who your parents shape you to be. Your parents are the reason you are the way you are, right? You want to be just like your dad. You took so many qualities from him and you've put him on a pedestal and that's who you want to live up to. What qualities did you take from your dad that you implemented in being a father?
Never leave your kids. Cause he never left us, like, no matter what. And I could say, like, fully, anytime I needed him when he was out here, shit, even a little bit when he got locked up, he was still like sending money to us, shit like that from jail. I'm like, the fuck, bro? Don't you need this shit? Like, we all right, bro. You say that shit. You know what I'm saying? But never leave my kids, man. And always I say being better at communicating. My daddy, like, not for none. Like, he gonna speak on whatever. Like, he gonna let it be known, whatever, and shit. I'm like that. Like, when there be shit going on, like, say, for instance, two of my homies got some shit going on. Like, I'm the type of nigga, I'm gonna bring both of them in the same room. I don't give no fuck how you look at it. I don't give no fuck how mad you get. Talk about it. We grown men.
And that's crazy because most people don't know how to do that.
Yeah, and it's weird, bro. It's like people let shit boil till it get to the point where now it's flowing over and shit, it's too late to turn the heat down. No bullshit. It's too late to turn the heat down, bro. Y'all done did too much, said too much, when y'all could have just had a regular conversation. We brothers, you know?
And a lot of shit's never that serious.
Shit never that serious.
It's never that serious to be so mad at somebody that you just allow it to continue over years, because you know what's gonna happen 10 years from now? You're not even gonna remember why you were mad in the first place.
Exactly. And then, bro, it done been a lot of that type of shit where people done been into it, and say, for instance, the other person passed away or some shit like that. You ain't never even get a chance to apologize, or y'all never even had a chance to have that conversation. Now you thinking in your head like, damn, bro, I wish I would have talked to bro before. You know what I'm saying? That's why I be so big on that shit.
I seen somebody tweet about that shit, that before their grandma passed, that they were mad at their grandma. And in my mind, I'm like, why the fuck you beefing with your grandma to the point where you're not talking to her, bro?
But you never know people's stories. Like I said, I got a lot of homies, bro. You feel me? I got a lot of homies who come from, like, fucked up backgrounds and traumatic childhoods and shit like that, bro. I know a niggas grandmas who done threw them downstairs, niggas aunties who done set them on fire, like, not like whole body, but held their hand to a stove, you know what I'm saying? Burnt them with flat irons and shit like that. Grandmas, aunties, mamas, sisters, like, I done heard all type of shit. So you never know everybody's story, but to beef with your elders or anything, like, regardless, until that situation get bad enough to where it could be fixed, it's not too much you should be able to do. Always respect your elders, no matter what. Because at the end of the day, like, you a kid. What really can you do?
That's a good point that you make, right? Looking at it from their perspective, and maybe there was something that wasn't said in that tweet. But to be 20 plus years old and beefing with somebody that is that old and understands what life is, and most likely it was probably just them trying to guide you in the right direction, right?
Yeah, and that's bro, I promise you, like, I wish I would have listened to my mama and my grandma and them and shit. Like, I really wish I would have did a lot of shit different. But you know, that just ain't how life work out sometimes. You feel me?
What do you think's one of the biggest things that would have been different had you followed their advice?
I wouldn't have been doing half of the shit that I'd be doing, bro. I probably wouldn't have been rapping. I'd probably be working a job some motherfucking well. 6-figure nigga, low, out the way, private, like, cool. I don't fuck with the spotlight like that. You feel me? Like, I do, don't get me wrong. Like, I know that rapping is something I got to do to get to where I need to be. Well, to get the money to get to where I need to be. You feel me? But, bro, I wouldn't have chose rapping. I wouldn't have been doing that shit.
You think you would have been happy with something low key?
Hell yeah. Like, bro, if I could trade all this clout for money right now, I would. Like, if I ain't never had to rap again, like, I'd be cool with that. You feel me? That's why 5 years from now, I don't see myself rapping. Like, I'm finna go crazy these next 5 years to where I'm like, I leave my mark or whatever. But, bro, I don't see myself rapping in the next 5 years, bro. I want to be signing motherfuckers, you feel me? Like, become a Gotti type of nigga. Just drop albums at, like, occasion, you feel me? When I want to drop them. But, bro, I got artists that's leading this bitch. I'm on the other shit. I got movie shit going on. I got TV shows, you feel me? I want my daughter to have her own cooking company. I want my son to have something to what he could make some money off of. You know what I'm saying? Just gradually making me and my unit better as people. You feel me? So I fuck with the rapping. Don't get me wrong, but, bro, people just nosy. Everybody in your business. You can't do shit. Like, and then all it take is the right viral moment, bro, and all your shit over with. So
the wrong viral moment.
The wrong viral
moment. Man, that's a quote I heard. I think it was Big Sean, where he's talking about, my grandma told me that it only takes one moment to fuck up your Wikipedia.
For real.
Just staying 10 toes, bro, knowing what's going on and being aware of what you're doing all the time. And that's a hard standard to live up to. I heard it in a podcast. People hold athletes to this high standard, right? They want them to be high performing, and then off the field, they want them to be speaking well, like a model citizen. Can't say anything wrong, can't show no emotion. And we hold people to that standard where you need to be perfect. Celebrities, we want them to be perfect, but they're on tour. They're dealing with family shit. They got to put out music. They have a deadline to meet. And all we care about is, damn, your album sucked.
For sure.
So it's like you want people to be perfect and you want them to make this sad ass music because a lot of the times the music is sad. That's what people are looking for because they want to relate. They want to see themselves in that music.
Yeah.
So it's like you want people to be this perfect person, but when you listen to their shit, you're relating because it's the saddest shit that you can feel.
No, I feel you on that though. No bullshit. You got a point.
For you, you've been doing this a long time, bro.
So I was like, nah.
You're basically a Chicago legend, to be honest, right?
Gratitude, man. Yeah, for sure. I be hearing that a lot.
All the new people coming up, they fuck with you, bro. Like, you run through the comments, you run through the likes, you see everybody in that bitch. Steve-O, Blessing, everybody.
I fuck with them tough as hell, too. Shout out OG Steve-O. He was on this bitch.
Yeah.
Shout out Lil Blessing. I just tapped in with him. I fuck with both of them.
Kind of being that leader because you were in that middle era, at least what I see, right?
Yeah.
Because there was the Chief Keef era, and you kind of fell in. When did Jiggy music come out? 2019?
Yeah, like 4 years ago, some shit like that.
So you fall into that space where
I fell into the out west space. I'm gonna say that much because you ever heard of the Heavy Steppers?
Nah.
Well, bro, them went crazy. They set a nice little stand up for out west. That song blew up, went crazy. Like I think that shit at like 25 million, 26 million. I could be wrong, but then DCG them came right behind them. You know what I'm saying? And then shit, I came like out the blue. So it was bro, it was a nice time to be alive. I can say that much. Like I came from the turnt drill wave, I'm gonna say. We added the turnt to the drill. Cause at first it was just like all bang bang 30s, shoot them up, fuck them, you feel me? But now we got shoot them up, bang bang, then let's go have a party afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Like no bullshit.
To have that type of respect from this new wave, how does that feel for you?
I feel good. Cause I've been myself through the whole wave, bro. You feel me? I ain't never try to portray myself to be nothing else than what I was. And I see people fuck with that. And they go back to what I said, bro. If you can make it off something that you love, if you can make it off something that you love, that's a different type of feeling. You feel me? You get faith. Like you get that natural faith. Like, damn, I'm myself. You feel me? And people fuck with it. So I ain't gotta fake it like all the rest of these other niggas. You feel me? That's how you I really feel like that's how people pinpoint if they special or not. You know what I'm saying? I knew for sure I was special when people used to be like, damn, bro, you know, you yourself. Like, you ain't, you feel me? I don't get the vibes of you. You don't talk about other people, shit like that.
There's superstar energy. Flex talked about it. It's that X factor that some people have and some people don't. You have that shit. You have that energy that's just, one, it's pure, one, it's high energy. So people know what the fuck is going on. And like you said, you keep it 100, right?
For sure.
You don't gotta fake to be somebody that you're not.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, bro, you don't know these people. Like, even with the internet and shit, like, I be on that bitch babbling and talking with the fans, and I might talk shit to a couple fans, but at the end of the day, bro, it's the internet. Like, I could play with people on the internet because it's like, you will never fuck around and see these people in real life. You know what I'm saying?
What do you want people to remember about Pronto Spazzout at the end of the day?
That I was real. Like I want everybody interaction with me to be like pure. I want it to be like, damn, I met the nigga Pronto and he said some real ass shit to me. The nigga Pronto, that's a real nigga. Like, that's the impression that I be wanting to leave off people. You feel me? Like, more, that nigga was himself. He ain't never portray or he ain't never try to be, or, you know what I'm saying? That's what I always wanted to be. That's the impact I always wanted to leave on people. Even before the music and shit, bro. I just used to be like, bro, I'm me. Like, I ain't like everybody else. I ain't the average motherfucker. I ain't got to do all the shit that everybody else doing, you know?
And you've done that. You've created a unique style in Jiggy music. You remix people's songs and you make them your own. You flip it into something else, right?
A lot of people tell me that, man. Shout out Lockout, man. Lockout got on me about that shit like a couple years ago. I ain't gonna lie. Lockout Films, No More Heroes. Bro, he got on me about that shit a couple years. He was like, bro, you remix everybody's shit. I'm like, bro, I I just like them beats, bro. It's just certain songs I be hearing. It's like I gotta go off that shit. You feel me? Just to get it out. But I'm on some original shit now. I'm finna stop all the remixes and shit.
Your remixes, it's something that's almost become a staple of who Pronto is. You did the She Got a Dunk. Did the Back in Blood most recently. Point Me to the Sluts.
Shout out Fendi. I fuck with Fendi too, man. Fendi my dog.
What made you start doing this in the first place?
I fuck with people tough as hell. Like, and when I hear like a raw ass song, bro, and I hear my own spin on it in my head, I feel like I can't go past it until I get this song recorded. You feel me? Like, Point Me to the Sluts. When I heard that shit, bro, I sat on that shit for like 2 months. I'm like, bro, I gotta go do this fucking beat, bro. I don't know what it is about this beat, but it's staying. Like, I gotta go do it. So, bro, I don't know, bro. It just be the energy people bring on songs. Like, it's certain artists and certain songs that make you, oh, bro, I gotta go off this. I gotta go off this. They went crazy on this shit. I gotta go off this. You feel me? So I just be showing love most of the time. You feel me? Like I fuck with anybody who remixes that I do. That mean I fuck with them as an artist for real, for real. So yeah, just showing love, man. It's a love thing.
How do you feel like this series has helped you grow as an artist?
When I hear somebody go crazy, I be in my head like, damn, I gotta kill them. I gotta kill them on this song, bro. Like, they went crazy, so I know I gotta go crazy. That's the only reason they can hear me. So with that being said, it's like, shit, every remix, it just got bigger and bigger and bigger. The song just got hotter, so it's like I gotta go double times hard, you feel me? Because dude went hard, shit like that. So it definitely made me elevate. I can say that much lyrically and shit like that.
You see it in all the remixes. You are literally rapping on that shit.
For sure.
I mean, the latest thing you dropped was a freestyle on Instagram. And that was your own shit.
Oh, yeah, that was Room Comfort. That shout out Rollo Rodriguez and Lil Durk, man. That was one of their beats.
That was a side that a lot of people don't really see. And if you listen to the lyrics a little deeper, there's some stories in there that you're telling that I think, man, that shit's tough.
I feel like it's that time to get them, like, more who Pronto is and shit like that. Because I got, like, a lot of Jiggy shit, bro. Like, people usually hear that Jiggy side of me. But now I feel like I'm a little older, so people really want to hear my story and, like, what you got besides the Jiggy music shit. I feel like that's where that shit really came from, you know? So just more. You going to hear a lot more of that shit, actually, bro. I'm going to be telling a whole lot more of my stories. Make sure it's some type of objective or root to my songs now. You feel me? That's just the elevation I'm at now, for real, for real.
What's one of those stories you haven't been able to show people yet?
How hard it been losing my cousin. I think everybody around me probably know, my crowd and shit probably know, but bro, I'm still fucked up from that shit to this day. Like, I still be having like crazy ass dreams. I still be having times where I be blacking out and it's like I'm talking to him and shit. That's a side that like a lot of people don't know that I'm holding on to. Like, I still ain't let it go because it's like that's one person who wasn't supposed to pass away in my story.
Do you genuinely feel like it was your fault?
At first I did. I'm not gonna lie. At first I did. And then with people around me saying that it was and me hearing that it was, I started to believe it. You know, you start to believe that type of shit over time. But come to find out it really wasn't. You know what I'm saying? And I was able to get my peace at man. Just made me look at the streets a little different.
It goes back to it being one of those things that when people tell you certain things and it's repeated to you over and over and over,
yeah,
it makes you start to think that even if it's not true. And, you know, unfortunately, that was your situation. And I'm sorry that happened, that people were telling you that shit. But you being able to openly talk about it, at least now, right? Now that story is going to get out there and it's only going to help you heal more.
For sure.
So I hope you find that peace, even though you found part of it. I want you to find that fully. And maybe you'll never get there because when you lose somebody that close to you, it's hard to ever feel whole again.
For sure.
But to close out, man, I want you to shout out everybody in the city that, you know, has played a role into who you are and who you see coming up next.
Well, for one, my hood, say 18500. I got a homie named Lil G, raw as fuck. I'm off Capitol Hill, man. Shit, all my 18s. Shout out Snatch Gang them. That's Baby K Savage, Baby Lil Blast, Big Ken, Prada LaFleur. It's a couple motherfuckers from my 18s. Other artist wise, you feel me? SG Batman, that's my boy. I'm locked in with him. DCG, I'm locked in with them for sure. Mellow Bucks, Cash Mel, Money the G on the female side. Key Glow, I fuck with her shit. Her shit hot. I fuck with OG Steve-O, tough as hell. I just got on him.
That's my boy, bro.
Yeah, I fuck with his shit. Lil Blessing, I just got on his shit. Well, I only heard like 2 songs by him, but 2 songs I heard, they decent as fuck by him. I got a homie from New York. His name Va. I fuck with him. I fuck with Dougie B from New York. That's K-Flock homie. Damn, who else, man? Shit. Oh, JI007. I fuck with JI007. Tough as hell. Free him, by the way, man. That young man, he innocent. Damn. Who else? Shoebox Baby from O Block. I fuck with Chubbs from the O. DQ from the O. Leash from the O.
Is BZ from there?
No. I fuck with KBeezy too. I fuck with KBeezy tough as hell. That's my dog. Before I fuck with KBeezy. Quinn NFN from Texas. I fuck with him tough as hell. Like, I got some shit coming with him. Oh, Glock Boy Bobo. That's my boy. I'm following them. Glock Boy Bobo. Drench. You feel me? From No Limit. I fuck with him. No Limit Faro. If we talking industry-wise, I still fuck with Polo tough as hell. Dirk. Couple of the OTFs. You feel me? Shit, Lil Law. I fuck with Lil Law. He cold as fuck. I ain't gonna lie on that street shit.
You have the best relationship from all the artists you just shouted out.
Well, all the snatching them. If we talking K-Sav and my 1800s, SG Batman for sure, DCG for sure, Mellow Bucks. I fuck with her. Like, we just locked in type shit, but we been close to the motherfucker like lately. Shit, and everybody else is like, it's just kind of mutual shit. Like, I kind of locked in with them before the rap shit, if that makes sense. So it's like, when the rap shit started happening, it just made it easier.
Shit, bro. I appreciate you sliding, bro. I think it was a dope conversation. It allowed people to get to know who Pronto Spazzout is at the end of the day.
For sure that.
Make sure you guys go ahead, check out Pronto Spazzout. Make sure you go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. Sad Boys for real. Peace out.
This is Sad Boy Radio.